Hey Jupiter, it's Jim Jupiter here. Just with an important message. Go ahead and go to your app store and download Soundbite. It's Sound, B-Y-T-E. Basically, it's a way for you to make podcasts that are shorter than your standard podcast. So it's a maximum of 30 seconds. You get to record, you get to listen. So it's like these little blips of audio. It's micro podcasting is what they're calling it. And it's pretty friggin' nifty. I just got my own account, and actually the entire both Quinn and I will be making these. The Jupiter boys will be making these, and then the rest of the duo team. So that's Mike Fallick from Hackthought Podcast and Deepu from Hackthought Podcast, and then there's a gentleman named Bill from the Dave's Friends podcast. So we're all sort of putting together these micro podcasts and series over the next few weeks. So definitely go ahead and check that out. And they've been a huge support for us. So just big thanks to Soundbite for that. And yeah, definitely go check out the Jupiter Boys. We have a sort of a separate side show going, which is nice because you can have sort of, daily doses of just a tiny little splash, just a little spurt of Jupiter Boys all over your ear and face. Okay, back to the show.
The Jupiter Boy says he is recording.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Jupiter Boys. Was that Mason Ramsey? Did we get him quickly?
Yeah, we got a little bit of him. Actually, it's his brother. It's Trayson Ramsey.
Oh, yeah?
We couldn't afford Mason.
No, Mason's way out of our... Fuck, man. I saw a clip from a music video that he's in where he's in a high school and he's not in a cowboy hat, and I'm just like, this is wrong. Everything about this is wrong.
Give me Yodel Kid or give me nothing.
Well,
you can't change your image.
He's still saying among else.
Is it Twang? Is it for the music video of Twang?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I saw that video you posted of those miners or whatever YouTubers that do the Twine or the Twang parody. Holy shit. I was crying. I was dying laughing. That was the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen. You got to post that right now, and I'll repost. Oh, actually, just at me with that, and I'll repost it on our Twitter because it's just so good.
Okay. Do you want to start the show, which is a podcast where we each bring a topic that the other brother doesn't know about? And
yeah, we have stupid conversations, so you don't have to. And frankly, we're having a stupid conversation now, so it's very much in the tone of the show. Now,
it's just going wildly off topic even before we introduce the show, so you know how
we even get on a topic. We're off the topic.
You know what you're gonna get.
Yep. So we flip a coin of truth each week to decide who goes first in the topic-a-thon. Quinn, yellow or black?
I'd like black, please. Said no dentist ever.
Yeah, it's the black side.
It's black. Oh,
it's
shit!
Black. It's you. It's you, dog.
It's gonna lead to gingivitis. So what I've got today is
it's periodontic disease, dog. There's periodontic disease all up in your mouth.
Can't believe we've never made that joke before. Okay, so it's the summer times. I
know no such thing. What are you? You're
don't?
telling me that this hot weather that I've been experiencing, that's the summers?
Yes, it's the summer's times, and the summer's times comes around once a year, and
you're Squirrely Dan from Letterkenny all of a sudden.
From Letterkenny. So it comes around once a year, and it's a very hot and sweaty time. And this makes certain things... let's just step into Quinn's naughty bits.
I'll put in some echo. By the way, did you like last week?
Yeah, I liked it. The step into my weird zone or something.
Yeah.
So in Quinn's naughty bits, I'm going to explore how we can make sex in the summer not disgusting, sweaty, and gross, and just, you get stuck to the other person.
Yes.
You're just so sweaty.
I'm all about this because, honestly, I have a very, I wouldn't say I'm okay, first of all, I would never say that I'm OCD because I haven't been diagnosed with OCD, and that's kind of offensive to people who have OCD. But I do have a predilection towards being clean and dry. That is my preferred state. I do not like being sweaty. I do not like being sticky. I do not like being wet in general. When I eat chicken wings or barbecue ribs, I have to have a towel or napkin. have to have a towel or napkin nearby to wipe my hands nearly constantly. Like literally after each wing, I have to like clean the sauce off off my hands to get
I know
the
you
next
get like
wing.
you get like a big old pile of napkins when we used to go to Wings.
Yeah, that's how I do. So, I am all about this life because I do not want to be sweaty and sticky while I'm having sex. I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes you
it's
want that sweaty sex, you know?
Yeah, sometimes it adds to the stank of it. You know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
You don't want to let the stank out. You don't want to roll down the windows and let the stank out.
It's a pungent.
It is. It's pungent and slippery, and it's an all around good time. But then there's some times where you gotta go to a christening after, and you're like you don't want to smell like the bottom of a fish barrel.
You gotta go to christening. It's such an oddly specific thing to go to.
I've never ever gone to a christening after
Yes,
sex
you have.
in my life.
Oh,
No, I haven't.
not after sex, but you've been to a christening.
Oh yeah, I've been to several christenings.
I've only been to
Um,
one, I think.
Well, you're lucky.
It was
Believe
bad.
me. The more you go to, the older you get. It just drains you.
Man. Okay, so I'm thinking that we've got to have some sort of like invention that we can do of
Okay.
of like a sheet, right? Like a regular sheet, but it's got like a little ice packs kind of installed in them, and what it keeps the moisture in by like having like waterproof I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna stop
Material
you right
on
there because
top, right?
because
Waterproof
waterproof material
material.
is not going to stop the moisture. What
it's
waterproof
gonna-
material is going to do is trap it underneath inside. And then if you cool it down with ice packs, it is now cold, wet water. So that you've just like you've coated yourself in cold, wet sweat.
You just created a skating rink.
Okay, so I'm going to, as usual, I'm going to take the nonsense you said and spin it into gold.
Stupid burger boy.
With your silly
nonsense.
burger boy mouth, the
Planet
burger boy
Burgertron.
transformation. So what I'm proposing is the mattress itself is actually lined with like how they've got water cooled PCs and they've got like
Yeah.
the hoses that like line through them and it just like pumps
So they can
cold
cool
air
it off. Yeah.
or cold water in a pump like in a cycle.
Yeah.
Do that in a mattress. Keep that shit moving around, right?
Keep it
Then-
cold or keep
yeah.
it cool, you know.
Then the sheets, you're gonna make those out of MeUndies material because that wicks moisture away. You know it does. So, so there's not gonna be any moisture on you.
Micro module. Yeah, micro module.
Yeah,
It's 3 times softer than
micromodal
cotton.
fabric.
3 times softer than
than
cotton.
fucking pay us, MeUndies. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah. We're ready
Where are the-
to be paid.
Where's my money? I want it now. So
MeUndies
yes,
better have my money.
pay me what you don't owe me anything. In fact, it would be a great honor to sponsor your wonderful product. So what else? I mean, like that's the liquid, like that's the cooling it down thing,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Like what maybe we can go in a different direction with this. Because
Okay.
you don't necessarily have to literally cool things
No.
to keep them dry and to keep them
It's
from
true.
being sweaty and sticky. What if?
That's true.
Okay.
He's so excited.
What if?
I can hear his excitement.
What if you have sex in like a kiddie pool, like or a shallow pool full of rice, because that's just gonna wick, like it's just gonna absorb all of that moisture. You're gonna be drier than you've ever been in your life. You might even be too dry. When you come, it might just when you come, it might just like when you come, it might just sprinkle out like salt.
It just wicks away every drop of water. You have to drink 3 liters of water before you go into this place.
By the time you get out of sex, you look like you're 70 years old. Your fingers are all pruny. Your face is just.
You're
you look like-
Melisandre without the necklace.
You look like Christian Bale in The Machinist.
So kiddie pool full of rice. I was thinking kiddie pool full of like, ooh. So Another thing, you don't necessarily have to keep sex dry if the water is cool, because
Right.
cool water is nice in the summer.
As long
Especially
as long as it's water, not sweat. Cool sweat is the most gross thing ever.
cool sweat is gross. It's pretty
Yeah.
gross because you go into like an air conditioned place and then all your sweat just becomes like cold and you're like, oh Jesus, oh no.
Yeah, it's not a fun feeling.
So I'm envisioning that this pool is like in an area where there's lots of shade, so it stays nice and cool, and you have like a bunch of sex toys in with the water, but
Okay.
I think the key is that you're gonna want to make that water maybe lube.
Okay,
Like
so
chilled
we've got
lube?
we've got chilled lube. That's actually you're onto something there, partner.
Right?
I'm
Like
kind of feeling
like make
that.
a pool filtration like
So,
a heating system, but like just
literally-
keeps the lube cold.
Literally a sex store that I follow on Instagram from our city. They literally just had a post the other day that was like, "Hey, is the heat getting you down? Try this like chilling lube and chilling spray, and like stainless steel toys are pretty cold. Like you can use one of those." Like they had
shit.
literally the exact same idea as you, which is
Nice.
yeah, you should be marketing for this sex store.
All right, so take a kiddie pool. You can find it at Walmart, Canadian Tire, any of those stores.
You're gonna fill it with
And-
ice cold golf balls.
Ice cold golf balls would be so uncomfortable. At least like with like rubber dildos, it would stay cool, right? Like it would like be kind of comfortable. It's just like kind of rubbery, you know.
Yeah, I guess that's true. What about sex in like a wind tunnel? Because
Ooh,
once again, you're not really necessarily cooling it down,
right,
but you are like taking the wetness and the stickiness away,
right.
right?
A wind tunnel.
A
That
wind
would be
tunnel,
very like there's a lot of injury that could happen.
yeah, I
right?
mean, it doesn't have to be like so strong that you're flying around all over the place, but like a big turbine,
Okay.
just stand in front of a turbine and get your thing on.
Hey Sherry, do you want to go fuck in the turbine?
What about so let's take this a different direction. What if the trick isn't staying
Keeping
away
you
from
dry?
stickiness and wetness? What if
Yeah.
the key is to increase the stickiness and wetness to such a
Oh.
degree that you don't even realize you're uncomfortable? So I submit
Right.
to you, what if you
the
have
McPoyle
McPoyle
way of doing
strategy.
things.
So I submit to you, what if you had sex in a hot tub, or a hot tub would work too, or a kiddie pool full of Jello? And that's the end of the topic.
Good lord, that's some gross flubber type shit.
Oh man, the flubber fetishists are all up in that.
Oh,
That's like they
yeah.
do that like once a goddamn hour.
They fill a pool full of Jello. It's like flubber.
It's time for the mid-show smoke break. Mid-show smoke break. By the way,
he's the only one who does the mid-show smoke break.
yeah, because you're a pussy.
I'd have to go outside,
I know.
and it's hot
By
out
the
there.
way-
We do not go out there.
By the way, we were talking the other day about Body Break, which was like a series of commercials on in like
Body
the
Break.
90s. Body
Yeah.
Break, ooh yeah, and it was like a health initiative by like these two people, like Hal Johnson and Sue Gel Benson or whatever their names were.
Yeah, I think you got it close.
Yeah, so like there was these two people. They've started doing commercials again recently for Endy
Really?
mattresses. Yeah, like and
What?
it's like they're still in like the Body Break thing. Like they're playing up the whole thing. Like you got to check it out, man. It's unreal. Like
Oh, man.
we were just talking about it, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" Because I saw ads with them in it.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That'd be like if the House Hippos made a fucking comeback.
they will, man.
They
will be
totally
coming
will.
back.
They
All
play
the-
on nostalgia all the time.
all the messages from concerned children's advertisers will be back. Like don't
All right.
you put it in your mouth.
Don't just shove it in your face.
Stuff it in your face. God.
Oh, just stuff it in your face.
Where
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
think I
were
was
you
a
in the
little.
90s? 4?
I think I was.
Um,
Yeah, I was pretty young. I was a young boy.
So,
when I was a young boy,
nope.
I did
gonna-
a lot of dinosaur puzzles.
The only good thing that
I
that guy
was
ever did
obsessed.
was that song and the Umbrella Academy.
Yep, it's true.
So, my topic this week, Quinn, is, well, I mean, frankly, we're becoming a pretty big deal. I mean, you know, because like we're on several podcasts now. One that airs like, you know, only a couple times a year. It's a very exclusive podcast. Dave Franco's Dream Boys. That one is really, they work so hard on their episodes, those boys, that, man, they don't
just
come
go
out
over
very
to-
often.
They don't just go over to each other's houses and watch a movie and then immediately
We
talk about it afterwards.
We gotta just like tell those boys / us. We just gotta watch them like separately and then just get on a call immediately after. Cause like,
Yeah.
the problem with like when we record it is we watch it together and we say most
And then
of the
make
funny
the
shit
jokes,
to each other. And yeah, we gotta get back in there.
We do have to get back in that saddle.
But anyway, so we've got that show. You know, we're on the Wadolphin Shark Network. We've got Durf and Dietz on there. We're like sort of back and forth with them all the time. By the way, Quinn, congrats on winning the hockey pool. Although I guess you didn't technically win, but you came the closest, I guess.
I came closest, yeah.
Funniest is that the Coin of Truth got exactly as many right as Durf and Dietz. Like they kind of like, it kind of is just random, isn't it? Kind of just random, isn't it?
It's just random, isn't it?
And so like they're on the show. Then we've got like shit coming out all over the place. We got the duo that we do with Mike Fallick and R2D2 and Bill, and you know, like it's getting hog. And then we recorded that Peach Pit Wrestling. By the way, did you hear that?
No, I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard it yet.
Oh my god, man! Get on it as soon as you can. It is so good. I was so impressed.
Oh man, I gotta get on that.
I'm so happy with it. Like I'm really like proud of like every joke in that. Like there were some good ones. There was some fucking good ones. It's like the sound effects and everything make it. It's so fucking good. I give Mike Fallick so much credit. Anyway.
Oh man, I gotta check that. And listeners, check that out too.
Oh, it's so good. Like I listened to it at like regular speed because I had to. You know what I mean? Like I was like, it was. I usually listen to podcasts at increased speed, but this one I was like, nope. This one deserves the respect.
You gotta give it the flavor.
Admiration. Oh fuck. Like the first like minute and a half, it'll grab you. It's so good. So really liked that. And you know, we're getting so big. We're getting too big for our britches, right?
Yeah.
Which I mean was bound to happen. We're geniuses. But what I want to know is
stupidest thing you've said in this entire show. So we're geniuses.
But I want to know, Quinn, how are we gonna leverage this newfound fame and attention into our brand? How are we gonna turn this into a merchandising opportunity?
Well, we've already had a lot of merchandise that could be winners.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about big time things like here, like, you know, I'm talking about something as big as the toaster. Maybe, you know, what we already rebranded, the Hardworking Susan.
The Hardworking
the
Susan.
Jupiters.
Or
the Jupiter boys are, or you know,
desk work titties or whatever they're called. Work desk titties or whatever.
Work desk titties. Yeah. We've done a lot of merchandising and we I don't know. I think we can change the future.
I mean, this is like sort of
inventions.
Jupitech Industries. You know, we're sort of building it. You know, each episode we kind of come up with a new thing. But I'm not even just talking about...
I got accepted into the Jupitech Institute of Technology.
The Jupitech Technical Institute of Technology Tech. It's like this isn't a real school.
Based on tectonic plates.
The Jupitech Technical Technology School of Tectonic Plates. Fuck, we're so stupid. We're so stupid, Quinn. But how
the audience doesn't know.
How can we make money off of this sweet stupidity?
I think that to really be successful, we have to really put ourselves out there. And now I'm not talking about, putting our...
I hate it, but go on.
Oh, no. Hold up.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay, it's still recording. Whew. My fucking Audacity just just loaded and wouldn't go past the recording part that I was recording. So
okay, you were in the middle of a sentence and you just completely stopped. So what were you saying?
I think that we can really take this to the next level. I think that in order for us to really crack the egg, as it will, that's not an expression, but
neither is as it
really
will. Neither is as it will, but go on.
As it were, as it was,
that's it.
As it will be in various futures. So, fuck, we're the dumbest motherfuckers ever.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you from with this nothing rant that you've been on for the last minute and a half.
I have nothing. I'm just stalling.
You're 100% stalling and hoping the sentence finished itself. You fucker. I know when you're doing that, and I'm just I'm going to let him hang himself on this because he always says I cut him off. But, okay, so...
I was saying something until the fucking recording stopped, and then I lost my train of thought.
Obviously, we have to monetize Jim's Naughty Bits. Because... Oh, hold
sounded
on,
weird in the phone call.
That didn't work. Hang on. Jim's Naughty Bits. So, if we do that, then, we could have a Jim Jupiter line of sex toys.
What about a Quinn Jupiter line of sex toy?
A Quinn Jupiter line of sex, negative reinforcement for sex. So, if you don't want to be horny, there's a Quinn Jupiter line.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Hey, yo, fuck you, dude. What the fuck, dude?
I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, so I'm thinking a Jim Jupiter line of sex toys and a Quinn Jupiter line of sex films.
Okay.
Because I could fucking make that one hell of a goddamn porno.
You think so?
I think I
kind of want to. I kind of want to fund your porno dream, just to see just to see what you actually create. Honestly, what kind of budget do you think you would need to make your magnum opus, El Director?
I think I could do it on a shoestring, honestly. I have enough creativity.
Give me a number, sir.
I think $2,000 would do it.
Yeah? You think you could do it for $2,000?
Well, I got to pay the actors, right?
Yeah.
And that's going to be tough.
Yeah,
unless I star in it.
I don't exactly know what they make for the seats. And so, even amateurs, you could probably pay them $500 each for a day's work,
Yeah,
but
so that's
I honestly
$1,000 on just that. And then I got to get lighting. I got to get,
yeah.
props,
your money's going to run out real fast. But
it's going to have to be very guerrilla style. It's going to be very, very dirty, gritty.
I'm going to try to start a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter for this because, frankly, I truly want to know if you were given the money, could you actually do this?
I think I would create one of the most bonkers, hilarious porns ever made. How have you seen Lemon Tree?
Yes. Yes, I have. Well, I haven't seen the actual porn, but I've seen the clip that everybody refers to.
Holy fuck, it's so good.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
It's they unintentionally...
You should check it, even if you don't want to watch food. If you don't want to watch porn, you should still check out Lemon Tree.
There's a compilation of a lot of intros to porn, and the intros themselves are so fucking funny.
See,
you don't even need to watch the porn.
I'm not really into the goofy, dorky porno intros. They kind of immediately just kill my boner. It's just nope,
right?
No, thank you. I'm not into that.
You have to have kind of I kind of like the ones where it's just it just starts and you're okay, we're into this. It skips all the the
or
boring
there's
stuff.
There's just enough backstory to okay, I see what's going on here. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Gives you kind of a scenario. It gets you scenario, plot, episode.
That made no sense. So I'm really excited about this porn movie you're going to be making when I raise $2,000 for it. Frankly, I hope it over raises. I hope it gets $5,000, and you have to like now you're really under the gun because like you've gotten so much money. So you said you could do it for a dime, and like now somebody's giving you $1. Like make some hay. That's the end of the topic.
Oh man, like I think that's how we're gonna make our money.
Oh yeah, Quinn's just gonna become a master of porn, and I'm just gonna handle the funding. I'm just I'm the porn accountant. It started with Jim's Naughty Bits, and it ended with Jim, the porn accountant. So
when your butt plug budget is way out of control, you need to look at that.
I actually feel like I heard that in something. Maybe it was us. It could have been us. So thank you everybody for listening. We don't know why you do, but we're glad you do.
We're
Keep
happy
coming back. We're pretty huge at this point. So, tell your friends maybe if they don't know, because you wouldn't want them to feel stupid when everybody else knows about how awesome we are.
And I know we used to say that you just shout it into somebody's face, but I've tried it a few times. Didn't work very well.
It actually doesn't hurt to whisper it into people's genitals.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
No.
So thank you to Christo Graham for the use of our theme music.
Christo Graham, he never will hear this.
Okay. I don't
somber.
know what that was.
It was somber.
Okay. You can go to thejupiterboys.com. That's where we have every episode, or most episodes. I don't know. You can subscribe to us, too, wherever you fucking get podcasts. That's another option. How about that, huh? We're also on YouTube. You can get merchandise. It's at thejupiterboys.com/shop. And, there's Double the Damon merchandise, and there's fucking Dave Franco's Dream Boys merchandise, and there's Yet Egg merchandise, and there's just all sorts of fucking merchandise, and you gotta give us that fucking $1. And,
please,
Quinn.
Yes?
Where can they get to us on social media?
I'm at Quinn Jupiter on Twitter.
Yeah. What am I at on Twitter?
You're at the Jupiter Boys on Twitter.
Thank you. Finally.
You're welcome. Why did you...
I've been trying to get you to say that for 6 goddamn years. No,
because you don't want to say at the Jupiter Boys. It's way easier than at Quinn Jupiter.
I don't know about that. Shoot those nuts.
Straight down your Twitter gullets. We've done this. I don't care. I'm tired and hot and sweaty.
With Dolphin Shark.